everybody. Happy Friday. It's a surprise live stream. I wanted to come hang out with you guys for just a second. I was on Viper's live stream earlier tonight. If you didn't catch that, you should hang out with us. It was a good time. It was myself, Liz from over on Clubhouse and YouTube and Vipe having a good conversation. And then at the very end, Roberto Blake actually came on after we had jumped off, and then we were having a conversation, but then I had to go for dinner. And then I was like, no, I was so bummed because I wanted to keep talking, having the conversation. And then after that, had dinner, watched WandaVision, which I was supposed to do. And then I was just like, but I'm not tired yet. I'm not done. It's a holiday weekend. So I kind of was like, maybe I go online for just a minute and talk with people and see if anyone else happens to be up like I am up. So if you're up and you're out there and you want to chat with me, you want to hang out with me for a minute and be my friend, that'd be really, 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 really fun. I would like to hang out with you, so let me know if you're out there. I did not, though, probably set up these scenes correctly, but that's all right. Okay, so what do we want to talk about? So yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I did a live stream on how to do Pitch a Perfect Collab, and basically that is a warm-up for the session that I will be doing at Podfest at the end of this month, beginning of March. And if you guys want free tickets to that, by the way, you can totally pick up free tickets to Podfest as well as free tickets to Video Reframe Summit. And that is going to be, go check out the link in description. Hopefully it's in the description box. I don't know if it actually is. Don't quote me, but you can go to shelly.fyi and it will give you links to all of that goodness. So if that is something that you want to do, woo, special day to stream. That's right. Hey, James, thank you for hanging out with me. Yeah, I was just like, I wasn't done yet live streaming. And I was like, I've got all this stuff here. I got the equipment set up, so I might as well just come back on and be like, I have the microphone and you don't, so you will listen to every word I have to. Do you guys know the movie? If you know the movie, then let me know. I have decided, I picked up this new microphone stand hold on, from Rode. I don't know if it's infinitely better than what infinitely better than what I was using when I had the Near, because I at least could maneuver the arm. I don't know if I'm just not doing this correctly. I don't know, but I don't know if I'm as in love with this as I thought I was going to be, which is a bummer because this stupid microphone arm is like $100 and it just makes absolutely no sense why that is, and yet the arm is still kind of floppy and I'm just messing with it because now I'm just irritated at it. So let's see, so we've got Love God FM. Good morning. Good morning to you. What time is it where you're at? Where are you listening from? I'm coming to you from Seattle, and I heard that starting aboutish in 2 minutes from now until 4 p.m. tomorrow that there's going to be guaranteed snow in my neck of the woods. And I'm like, ooh, yes. Let it snow, baby. Let it snow because, you know, I'm stuck home anyway, so I might as well like have something pretty to look at. I think it always looks like really nice. Ooh, this little floppy arm is going all wonky on me. Let me just try and fix my life here because apparently I just can't leave well enough alone. I really should have. Oh, man, I'm disappointed in myself. James, I know you're in Texas, right? So I don't think it's cold enough there for snow, right? I think we talked about this last night on the stream. So what do you guys want to talk about? You guys have questions? I guess I should also say, if you like random live streams that will probably get taken down after the end of this is really just a let's have a chat and discussion. Then like and subscribe and all that stuff. Yay. You're in Ohio. Okay, sweet. That's awesome. Oh, I was going to do this. Hey, Rigor, how's it going? What's Melanie Renee? I mean, I see that. Is that supposed to mean something to me? But I don't know. Does anybody, was anybody here also listening to the live stream over on Viper's channel? I don't know what the conversation was exactly before I got there, but I know that they were talking about, do you think, and I guess I could also poll you guys. So I think they were talking about Clubhouse at the very beginning of it, maybe, and if the rise of audio-only apps is a fad, or if you think it's like here to stay and cemented and planted into everything. So I would love to ask you, what do you think? Do you think that it's here to stay or not so much? Let me know because I'm curious. And I think it ended up being it was boys versus girls on that one, the way that it was split. So all right. Okay, have I missed anything? It says it's not cold enough yet, but it is supposed to be by the end of the weekend. Really? Okay, that's awesome. Nice. Nice. Okay. Oh, man. Melanie is one of my students who I coach, and she's crushing YouTube right now. Awesome. Awesome. Wait, what was that in relation to? I don't know, but I'm glad. Hells to the yeah. I'm glad she's crushing it. We need more females crushing it on whatever she's doing. Happy for her. I'm going to put her name on screen. Here we go. How do I do this? There we go. Melanie Renee. Rhaegar is saying Melanie Renee is a crushing YouTube. I don't know what kind of videos they make, but heck yeah, good for that. Good for them. Good for them. Good for them. Okay, what do you guys want to talk about? I know I'm breaking all the rules, and actually usually I would have a ton of post-its and be like, yeah, let's talk about stuff, but I don't have post-its, and I just wanted to talk to you guys, okay? I just wanted to talk to you, so talk to me. Okay. Oh, hey, my class in eBites is here. Hello, it's nice to see you. Thank you for being here. And I guess that should, that does remind me, so I can say thank you to all of my channel members. Wait for it, here it comes. That means they get to, you know, have cool emojis and their names look all green and stuff in the chat, and it's really awesome. And if you want to join us and be a channel member, we would love to have you. There's a button down there that says join. Join us. One of us. Join us, okay? Just join us. Okay. Caliber Wings is here. Hey, what's up? There's no rhyme or reason. This is just a hangout session. So if there's questions you guys have, or things you want to ask, or you know, topics you want to talk about. I know on Viper we were talking about we talked about Justin Timberlake's apology, which I did not know that he actually did. So kudos to that. And I'm glad, because not only did he talk about Britney Spears, he also talked about Janet Jackson, which that apology is like 15 years or something overdue. But I was glad to see that. And then we talked about Taylor Swift and some of the double standards of, you know, all of that. And her new, if you haven't seen it, she's saying that she's releasing her album, re-released album of it's Fearless album, right? And last night at midnight-ish, they released Taylor's version of Love Story. So there was that, and Viper and I had a discussion about what we think about Taylor's version, the new version of Love Story. So that was fun. And then also, the Easter eggs are telling us that we believe that April 9th is going to be the official album drop for her newly released, revamped, remastered Fearless album, which will also contain 6 new songs, which seems awesome. Which I'm very much looking forward to it. I have to say, yes, I listened to Evermore. I listened to Folklore. I like Folklore better than I liked Evermore, but I'm just saying, I appreciated that. Okay. Oh, you're my biggest fan? Thanks. I've always wanted to meet my biggest fan. Hello. Thanks for being here. Hi, Elena. What's up? It is Lunar New Year. That is correct. It is Lunar New Year. Is it the year of the pig? Is that right? I don't know. Correct me. Correct me on that. It is the Lunar New Year. Help me with that, please. Foo Fighters. Okay. I have a question. When you get monetized, do you earn from the views you gained when you were not yet monetized? No. So many things are happening. Metal Ox. Year of the Ox. Oh, okay. It's the year of the ox. My mistake. I didn't realize. Okay. Sweet. Okay. What was this last year? What year are we coming off of? Was that the pig? I felt like pig was prominent in some way, like very recently. So like we were coming off of it or we were going into it. So, let me know if I'm just completely wrong about that. Please. Yes. Tell me. But it is the Chinese New Year. Happy New Year. Love that. Okay, so I guess it was the year of the rat. Wow, I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing. Jeez. Okay. My E-Class and Bites. I know it was very short answer, but unfortunately not. And truth be told, by the time that you get to monetization, which for anyone out there who doesn't know is 240,000 minutes of watch time, as well as you must have 1,000 subscribers. And this is in a rolling 365 day, period. So it's basically the last year. Just so today minus 365 days. So if you had one viral video and it had 500,000 minutes, but it was from 1 year and 5 days ago, technically that would not count because it's not within the last 365 days rolling. So once you get to that point, then you're eligible for monetization and you apply, and then they, they can take a few days or up to a couple of weeks or something to sometimes approve you. And then once you have that all worked out, then you will be eligible to have these, well, I guess let's back it up, because technically YouTube rolled out the fact that they can roll ads on your videos and just not give you a cut of the money if you're not in the YouTube partner program or anything like that. But once you do have it, then you have the ability to do like mid rolls if you're over 8 minutes, to do, pre and post rolls if you want to, and accept super chats, that kind of thing. So you have the ability to turn it on. It is not a guarantee that they will actually serve ads against your video. You're just saying that you are open to it. Now, some people also don't realize that you can, and you do have the ability to kind of limit the types of ads. Like if you don't want to do pre-rolls, or if you don't want to do non-skippable ads, or if you don't want to do maybe ones that fall into like the political spectrum or certain things like that, you can kind of tailor that a little tiny bit. But it's really then just limiting the amount of potential ads that could be served against your video. So there you go. That being said, there's still a CPM, which is cost per mille, which is kind of French for, like, think of it as amount of money per 1,000 views, not to be confused with rev per, with the RPM. So the CPM is what the advertisers are paying. The RPM is what you get. So they are distinctively different, and usually the RPM will be drastically less than the CPM. So that's how that works. And then usually with AdSense, they pay you out somewhere around like the 20th or so of the month, and it's usually like a direct deposit into your bank account. And to get that information, they usually mail you a piece of paper, which is your PIN number, which is used to verify that you're a human and all this stuff. And so a lot of the times when you see people are like, I got monetized, and they're holding up this thing, it's the PIN number that's being received from Google. Now, another thing is you do have to hit $100 before they'll actually end up paying you out. For some people, if you only got $30 in a month, you will not get that money until your threshold gets over $100. So it could be several months that roll over in until you break 100, and then they will direct deposit that to you. So especially in the beginning, if you're not getting a lot of views, I know that one of my biggest hopes and dreams was to get paid out in the same month, because I can tell you there were several times when it would be 2 or 3, 4 months sometimes of it rolling over and over again before it would break the $100 before I would get paid. So you still have to hit another threshold once you get the ads turned on, and once you have all that ability, you still have to hit 100. So hopefully that helps. That was a more complete answer than just the no that I gave you earlier. So there's all that. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, hey, Zach's in the house. Hey. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what all these messages that were deleted. Uh-oh. You guys will have to tell me. Oh no, what did I miss? Oh wow, there's a lot of messages that were deleted. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh no, you guys will have to tell me what I missed. Crap. Photo look Hawaii. Hey, how's it going? Oh, James Fruit, the running fish. You guys, I'm so excited that some of you guys are just hanging out up late at night. Oh no, it was a spammer. Oh no. Thank you. Sometimes you guys know I get into like a rolling educational word vomit, and then I forget to like look at the chat, and then if someone is saying stuff, I won't see it, and I want you to know that I appreciate you. Thank you for keeping that whatever it was off of the wall. By the way, if some of you want to come on, I'm using Ecamm right now, and I can do interview mode, I think, with like 4 people. So if some of you wanted to come on, let me know, and I can always shoot you a link, and happy to have a discussion with some of y'all online if you want. All right, what do we got? It is not night, it's just 5:10 p.m. Oh, okay. Oh, good. I hope that was helpful. Like, monetization is hard. It's a tricky one, and so a lot of people, like, yeah, it's kind of hard. Okay, what else? And let's see here. Yes, Photo Look Hawaii, it's so nice to see you. Yes. And Zach Talks mentioned that you should not spam, and you did it again, so you're in timeout. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Well, thanks, guys, and gals, for keeping the audience on their toes and all that stuff. So I appreciate you. Okay, so hey, Adam. Hey, James. Hey, Gummer D Coins. Hey, Dr. Elo. Dr. Elo, by the way, y'all, is our newest channel member. He just joined up. Today's Friday, right? Today's still Friday. Yeah, I worked today. Yeah, so it was Thursday. So it was yesterday. Wow. Yeah, I'm brilliant. So 24 hours ago. So he's only been a channel member for a day, but we already love and appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, hey, Pixel Pia. Hey. Okay. Oh, no. I'm not saying you guys have to come in. I'm just saying if somebody wanted to, that's totally fine. No pressure. Okay. What else? You guys have other questions? I also am having a harder time. Oh no, I think my eyeliner's all kinds of smeared. My camera, I moved it onto one of those, like one of these arms, by the way. I moved it to like one of these arms, right? And I was like, oh, this is all floppy. This is supposed to support like up to 4 pounds. So I'm going to try my camera on it and maybe get rid of one of the tripods that's on the floor. So I decided I would try and do it. But in doing so, because of the way that my desk is, it's now kind of sitting behind my monitor. So it's kind of at this funny angle. So it's like over here, whereas usually it's over here. And you wouldn't think that that little bit would really trip you up and be that different. Oh my gosh, is it different? But not only that, but the desk itself is a little bit more, jiggly is not the right word, but because the tripod itself, was on the carpet, on the floor, whatever, it didn't have as much shake. So if I do something on the table, then the camera itself shakes, and it's like a different angle. It's weirding me out. And it's also like significantly closer than the other one was. So like I felt like before I had like a lot more. You guys don't care. It's fine. I'm just saying, I'm a mess. Okay. I'm a mess. Okay. So the question is, when I do a reel, I get the music from Instagram. So can I download the video and put it on #shorts? Will there be a problem for YouTube copyright? Yes, there will be a problem with YouTube copyright. So not only that, if you guys did not see the news that was recently put out, okay, Instagram, I think this is so funny. Instagram has put out an article that says, we hear feedback from our audience that it's a lesser experience when there are visible watermarks and things being brought from other places. Hey, Celestial Rose on Twitch. Hi, how are you? And they said that if we see and detect that this is a repurposed piece of content from like TikTok, I think they're really taking the big jabs at TikTok, then we will deprioritize this in the feeds and reels and stuff like that. So they're actively saying, stop reposting your stuff from TikTok over here. Not only that, but when you take something from TikTok where the music is licensed and then it becomes put onto YouTube Shorts where it is not the same license, I don't know if you guys can see this, but my sweater has fuzzies that are coming off of it. You will still be subject to copyright claims up to copyright strikes for using said music. That's a problem. Now, if you go through the YouTube Shorts camera as part of the app, there are songs that are in there, but it's 15 seconds worth and it's licensed to YouTube to use. So if it's something that you're going to do that's in the 15-second realm, then there's that. Yes. But if you're taking just the music from TikTok, then yes, it's going to be an issue. If you're going to take that thing and you're not using music and you're just using words and creating the things, but you're taking it from TikTok because you enjoy the camera angles and the tricks and stuff like that, not a problem. Okay, so yes. Oh, hey, we have two super chats. Okay, awesome. You guys, wait, hold on a second. We got a super chat. Okay, one, we will do a super chat dance, and then we'll do a dance break. Okay, 1 second. Super chat, here we come. Incoming. That one, and that one came from 2523. 2523. That's cool. That's kind of like the 504 that I always see in Viper Stream. So thank you so much. 2524. If you have a question, let me know. I mean, we're just kind of like hanging out, doing chat, whatever. But if you have a question I can answer for you, please do so. I appreciate your super chat so much. And then Alan Osborne also dropped a super chat. So this one, you guys get to come in with me every time I've done this. By the way, every time I do this, the bubbles freeze on screen and I get stuck under the sea. So I'm just prepping you all that that's probably what's going to happen. I will eventually come back, and I can't even get rid of it because the spinning rainbow wheel of death. You guys know what I mean if you're on a Mac. Let me pick a song. 1 second. Ooh, Positronic Power. Ooh, that sounds promising. Positronic Power, here we go. Alan Osborne, if you have a question, drop it in the chat so we can answer it for you. Thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you. And you're always going to know that the bubbles stop on screen and then it's frozen. Right. So exciting. And I think the bubbles were working most of that time. Brilliant. I think the song's almost over. We'll give it one more second. Fade out. Hey, Photo Luke Hawaii followed me over to Twitch. How you doing? Over there? Oh, this is cool. It's like a different photo of you over there. You've got this cool like hat thing. And if you didn't know, I can bring it up. Wait for it. Yeah, I like this photo. This is a good photo of you. Yes, I am on Twitch currently, just FYI. I'm using Restream. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Periscope. I'm on Facebook. And I'm on the YouTubes. So thank you, yes, for hanging out. If you guys want to check out Restream, by the way, if you went to my website, shelly.fyi, there might be a hidden code down there. Instead of getting like the $10 off a month, you might be able to get the pro version of 1 month for free, which is worth $50. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where you heard that. But you know what you can get if you go to shelly.fyi. I can say this at regular volume. You can get free tickets to Video Reframe Summit, which is at the end of this month. That is being put on by Trina Little. Free tickets for that. And then you can also get a free ticket. I scored some free tickets because I will be speaking at PodFest. And I will be speaking twice at PodFest, by the way. Wow. And I have free $50 tickets. It's not an affiliate code. I don't get anything from that, but you can get free tickets if you want. It's a $50 level. And then if you want to get any other level, you can get $50 off. But basically, if you want that, go check it out. Shelly.fyi. Okay. Check it out. Okay. So what else are we saying here? I'm gonna check the chat. Let me bring you up with me. Yes, we have a thank you for the super sticker. Oops, what happened? It says take out TikTok. Yeah. Try and download it without the TikTok. Yeah. Screen record, whatever you need to do. And it says, Zach says, I am glad Instagram is cracking down on recycled content from TikTok. Yeah, I know. Because not only that, but people take other people's content from TikTok and then they like get huge amounts of views off that, which just doesn't seem right. It's like, stop ripping off other people's stuff, man. It's lazy in part of the creator, make original content for each platform. Harsh, yes, but truth. Well, here's the thing is I am totally fine with someone making all of their content like outside of TikTok or even inside of TikTok and just screen record like the preview, like when you're going in to put a title, you can do that. You can download without the watermark pretty easily with a site like Musically Down. You can use also like the photo download as live photo and then convert to video type trick and then scooch a little on the crop to take out that bottom little watermark. Any of those things, all infinitely better than just resharing with the TikTok logo like glaringly obvious. At the very least, you could do is put like a overlay that covers some of the, but like it is lazy, and they've made it that easy for people to be lazy. But I'm saying it's not that hard to like take the clips outside of the camera or app or whatever, because then the quality is higher. And then here's the thing is I know I can put it into Instagram Reels and just choose a popular song. I can take the same 30-second video and I can put it in TikTok and choose a popular song. I can take the same 30-second video and put it up on YouTube Shorts. Like, it's not that difficult to make content technically that is original to each platform. Just choose a different song and have the video outside of TikTok, or just have talking head informational style videos, and you don't even have to. Anyways, I digress. Okay. Let's see here. What did I miss? Make original. Okay. It says, love when Shelly and Dee get super chats. I don't know if Dee has the same beautiful, smooth dance moves as I have under the sea. Although, you guys know, if you check out my GIF library, I have one of them where Dee is on there because he took one of my gifts. So he stole, first of all, he stole from me first. I'm not stealing, but he used one of mine where I was like dancing, and then he did like a little dancing while I was dancing on his shoulder. So then I took back that video of him where I was dancing on his shoulder, and I made a new GIF/GIF. I don't care. I don't want to start a fight about it. Okay. And I put that up on my channel as well. So it was like Inception. Like, you steal from me, I'm gonna steal from you. I'm gonna take it back. So yeah. I'm so good. Photo Luke Hawaii, thank you. I mean, we are about to have a 3-day weekend because apparently I forgot that our company is taking like the day off on Monday. So I mean, there's that. Okay. I agree, Zach. I agree. Oh, you got tons of people agreeing with you, Zach. There you go. Let's see. I want to know what she uses to live stream. You want to know what I use to live stream? You got it. So, I am currently using Ecamm, and then I go from Ecamm and I connect it to Restream, and Restream then takes this signal and broadcasts and then splits it out to the 4 different places I mentioned earlier. So that's Twitch and Periscope and Facebook and my Facebook page, as well as YouTube. So I use both. And if you want to try either or both, I also go live from just the Restream Studio, which is a browser-based studio, which is really, really great because you can do like interview mode and all sorts of overlays and great. It's all really easy to do. You can send links to guests for quick joining. And the cool thing is that can go out to like 30 places at the same time. I don't connect 30 places at the same time, but I will say I go live from the Restream Studio on Tuesdays when I have my friend Scott Peachy on the show, and we do our new show, which if you haven't seen it yet, it's just fun. We just we pick random Amazon items, and then we talk to each other about them and then say, would you buy that? And it's just kind of a fun, nothing series to just like hang out with a friend and have a good time. But Restream Studio is the only way I've ever successfully connected to Amazon influencer program. Their live streaming platform is really, really awful. So it's one of those like, try and put everything in place to like, like, please make this work. So that's the only way that I found it works. So Restream Studio on Tuesdays for the live stream show on Amazon. And then most of the rest of the time I use Ecamm and push to Restream to push out. So hopefully that answers your question. Okay, yes. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, and by the way, if you look in the description and at that new website that I just created, which channel members, I know, I said it yesterday, but like it's been 24 hours, y'all. I haven't made the video yet. There will be a member-only exclusive video about how you buy a Google domain, how you use sites.google.com or Blogger to hook it up as a free website, and then how I embedded the free MailChimp form to collect email addresses for my email list. So you'll be able to set all that up, and it'll cost you basically $12 and you'll have hosting for a year. Whew, that was a lot. Anyways, why did I say Shelly.fyi, which is that site, which is the one I'll be making the video about. If you go there or look in the description box, you can get 14 days free of Ecamm if you want to give it a shot. You can also get if you go to the Shelly.fyi site, you can get a month free of Restream, the pro level. The pro level. Yeah. Hello to, I don't wanna butcher your name, so I'm just gonna say Miss Ling on Facebook. I see you and I appreciate you. Okay. Oh, see? My class in e-bites. Thank you so much. You had the right answer. You had the right answer. You literally typed eCam. And I went on for like 5 years about it. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me honest and keeping it short. It says, I need to step up my super chat game, add music and overlays. Well, here's the thing, Zach, is I don't usually get a lot of super chats. So when I do, like, I want to make a bigger deal about it. I'm not like D, where it's just like left and right, like no big, although he does have a lot of fun with like the funk, you know, and I think people play the music like he's a DJ, like, give me the funk. And D's just the DJ, you know, play the funk song. So, let's see. I just sent you a message at Adam's Exploit. Okay. Got to figure out how to bring music into my stream. Okay, so one thing, FYI, I am using music that I've downloaded from Audio Hero. I think I've talked about that before, but because I have like a not free version of TubeBuddy, like any paid level version of TubeBuddy, you can get free songs from Audio Hero. You can get like 10 to 20 a month and just download them. So I kind of download ones like based on mood or beats per minute or something like that. So I just have a whole file folder. It says music for social media, and then I can just play any of them that I want to, and then I know that it's safe. I know that Alpha Gaming, who has a Stream Beats, I think it is, that's a royalty-free one that's like 4 hours long. I think Zach also uses that. You can use that as background music for when you're streaming as well. So you could definitely check that out. And then Epidemic Sounds is always a good one. But yeah, hopefully that helps. Oh, good night, Pixel Pia. Let's see here. Don't give up. Wait, what are we not giving up on? Oh, over 2 years on YouTube, 130 videos, averaging one per week, and still not at 1,000 subs. Most of my videos are over 10 minutes. Well, running fish. I know I've recognized your comments and your channel and stuff like that. So here's the thing. My friend Rosh Sillers is a wonderful case study for this. He has 1,000 videos, I think it is, for 3,000 subs. I mean, he'll tell you, or it is something unbelievably high as well. So it has taken him a long time, but he's making money from his podcast, from his businessy, like from his businessy, guys, business/agency, and YouTube is like a helpful thing, but it's not the biggest thing in determining like his, so is it the subscribers that you want? Is it the money that you need? Is it like, it could be a lot of things. So it could be, you know, based on your analytics, if it's people don't like the videos that you're putting out because of something that shows in your analytics. It's really about kind of like looking at it, studying it, and just being like, how do I get just a tiny bit better? And I think sometimes it's really hard to see the forest through the trees when you're standing there and feeling like I'm doing everything I can, because I know Jessica Stansbury just put a video out about this where there's not a single person out there who's doing everything that they should when it comes to YouTube. And if they are, they have a team of 10 people helping them do it. I mean, just to be honest. So sometimes it might be good to step back and have someone else look at it. Sometimes it's good for you to step back and take a look at it with a fresh set of eyes as well. So, I mean, there's so many reasons for any of that to be happening that it's hard to get into it in a stream. But I don't want you to ever feel like you got to give up, but I also want you to be honest and realistic about what is success look like for you. Because if it is a subscriber number, if it is a amount per month, then that's sometimes easier to try and backwards navigate your way through to, how do I get to this? What would I need to do to be at this level? Or what would a person who is at this level be doing? And am I doing those same things? Does that make sense? Hopefully. But I don't want to discourage you. I don't. Let's see here. Good night, Pixelpia. My class in eBites. I won't give up. I'm just wonder why I'm invisible on YouTube. You're not invisible. You just haven't found the right people yet. Yeah, James has, D has funk. Is that in your Instagram stories? I missed that. Is what in my Instagram stories? I don't know. Good morning from Orangeburg, South Carolina. Hello, Bishop Donald Oliver. Thank you for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see here. You're in Hong Kong. It says you should be good for Clubhouse now. Oh, sweet. Are you on Clubhouse now, Adam? Nice. Good for you. Which of the 4 platforms are you getting more viewers for this stream now? It's a good question. I know I've got some watching on Twitch. I've got some watching on Facebook, and I've got some watching on YouTube. I probably have the most on YouTube. Yes. The running fish, I thought you were... Okay, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. I think I'll have vMix sometime in May, just concentrating on YouTube now for streaming. My big thing is, if I'm already going to be streaming, and this is the efficiency part in me, I don't want to get off this live stream on YouTube and then go live on Facebook, and then go live on Amazon, and then go live on... Oh, no. I would much rather just go live once and use a service that helps me broadcast it everywhere, because I also then don't want to use a service, download, or, push it out, download the video, then do all the same things, and then upload it to another site, and then upload it to another site. And I'm just like, no, because ain't nobody got time for that. I would much rather just pay for Restream and just push it out. And here's the thing is, if I am a coach, business consultant, anything like that, and that's what I'm trying to do is amplify my message and increase my reach so that I can increase my income. I don't care if you're watching me on Periscope or on Facebook or on Twitch. If you're willing to open your wallet and call me or, book a consultation session or whatever else it is, would you really care? No, you wouldn't care. So that's why it kind of boggles my mind sometimes when people are just like, oh, I just want to focus on one platform. And I'm like, okay, sweetie, what if your one platform that you wanted to focus on was Vine? Or what if it was Periscope, which is shutting down in March? Is it March? Next month? Okay, so it's like, what if you went all in on Periscope and it was going away next month? Like, what are you going to do? Like, why not just do the video that I'm already doing, have it be pushed out to 5 different places? If you find me on Amazon and buy something, great. If you find me on Periscope and buy something, great. If you find me on YouTube and leave me a super chat, great. Like, why? Why not? Okay. Oh, maybe you missed it, but streaming production software I use both Ecamm and Restream. Sometimes I go live from Restream Studio in the web browser-based version, and sometimes I go from Ecamm into Restream and then out to all the places. And yeah, that's what I'm using. There you go. If you go check out my Amazon list, you can see everything I'm using to stream. In fact, I have a live video on that, FYI. And I even have a video on how I use Restream, but yeah. Okay. Is there a cost to use Restream? Okay, they have a free version. And like I said, if you happen to go to Shelly.fyi, you might see a link to get a free month of Restream, the good version, like the pro level version. If you just were down looking at the description box, then you might see $10 off the $19 plan, I think it is, if you wanted to do that. So instead of $19, you would get the first month for, $9. So there's that. But they also have a free version as well. But the problem for some people is if you can go live to a Facebook profile for free, but if you wanted to go into like a Facebook page or a group or something like that, then sometimes you have to be on the paid higher level. Or, just like StreamYard does, if you want to go from 720 to 1080 or higher, sometimes you need to be on a higher version. So there's that. But you can always try it out for free. Just start for free. Yeah. Use my link though, okay? I don't think they're very happy with me because I don't think I've ever had a lot of people sign up using my link. So if you want to click it and help a girl out, I'd appreciate it, okay? Even if you just do the free version, I think just me sending people to the site would make them happier than they are with me. That is something else you need to learn, MailChimp. Well, if you happen to be a channel member, you would be getting a video on this because I didn't want to make a MailChimp video, like a landing form one, and put it on my main YouTube channel because that's not what my YouTube channel is about. And I think it would just tank a lot of stuff, but I don't mind making it for like a smaller group of people that would actually watch it. So just an FYI. Let's see here. Shelly, besides Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest, where should we promote our videos? Everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and I would say sometimes you don't need to just promote it once. You can promote it multiple times, whether it's, and not only that, but sometimes not driving people to YouTube is the answer. Just let them watch it on IGTV, or let them watch it on, TikTok, or, let them watch it wherever they want to watch it, Vimeo, whatever. Because sometimes when you're trying to convert people from one site to another, like if you're on Twitter and you see that Instagram photo, like how annoying is it when you click on it and it takes you back to Instagram and it says, do you want to open an Instagram? I'm like, no, because I'm on Twitter. I don't want that. So like sometimes I use a service like If This Then That, where it will at least do a photo post on on Twitter from my Instagram or something like that. But I really feel like you should just respect sometimes the platform that people are on. Make a piece of content that kind of stands for its own on whatever platform it is. And so like if you really want people to go to your YouTube channel, you could always do the video on YouTube and then 2 days later put it on IGTV. If you think, once that initial drive has like switched over, then put it up on IGTV later, whatever. Okay. What else we got here? Got to love the Niman brothers. Absolutely. I don't even know what I missed, but I love the Niman brothers. They're great, by the way. They're different. They're not the same, and they're not twins. Just FYI, in case people didn't know. Yes, the Niminati brothers are awesome. Absolutely. I love them. I use audio here. I just need to bring it into the stream. Okay. Yeah. Do it. Harris Heller. Look him up on Spotify or Apple. Yeah, he's great. There are multiple playlists, different types. Absolutely. Okay, awesome. Most of the big YouTubers use Epidemic Sounds, and some use Stream Beats. Oh, by the way, I know I talked about this. I get my music from Audio Hero because it's free through TubeBuddy. If you're also with TubeBuddy, you can go into the member perks section of their website, and you can get, I think it's a 30-day free month of Epidemic Sound, and then I think you might get a discount after that. So check that out in the member perks section because there are some discounts in there. So that might be a good place. Sometimes you need to pivot. You guys know the show? I don't know what that was, but okay. And it says some channels grow faster than others. Also, you're not invisible. Appreciate the viewers you do have. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Because sometimes, a lot of the time, people are always worried about their next 1,000, their next whatever. But sometimes if you just really, there are benefits to having a small channel and a small audience and a small family. And sometimes, like I said, if you go back to what your goals are, if it's just the subscriber number, you can go out and buy 100 subscribers for, let's say, $10 or something. But is that going to make you just feel any better if they're not watching your videos? Like, if that's the only measure of success, or if that is the measure of success that you're having, then I would caution you to say, maybe reevaluate that. Because if I can make a full-time living, let's say, with an audience of 4,000 people, but 25% of them are so engaged that they all want to sign up for YouTube coaching from me, I don't give a shit if it was 100,000 or 1,000,000 subscribers, if I'm making 6 figures or something for that. Does that make sense? Because the goal, except I have to say, okay, I'm going to say 1,000,000 subscribers because I've always wanted 100,000 subscribers just so I can pull a Roberto Blake and plaque someone, or just to have it printed out. I just want one so bad one day, but I'll get there someday. I'll get there someday. I just got 1,000 subs in 11 months of 2020. It's definitely a challenge. Is it in? Yeah, it's dependent on content, A Stream Deck is about the 3rd on my purchase list. Everybody's expenses are getting better. Yeah, I get it. Oh, hey, Mr. Beast. Yeah. Let's not forget, he posted so many videos, and you guys saw the video. He's right, where he did a video, talking to himself 3 years in the future, 4 years in the future. I don't remember what it was, and he was talking about, I hope you're still making videos. And, and now he's one of the largest creators on the entire planet. It's amazing what happens, given enough time. And if you look back a year from where you were, even a year from where I was. I think in this last year it was, you guys forget that I think I posted in this last year that it took me 2 years to finally see positive growth on a YouTube channel. And when you make content every week and for 18 months or whatever it was, some hellish number, where you don't grow past a certain number that you had, like, that is demoralizing. So I get where you're at. So I'm not trying to be flippant and just be like, your feelings don't matter because subs are just a number. I get it, because I can tell you, I don't know a lot of people that would go 16, 18 months without like growing subscribers. So I get it, but I also realize that like that number one is not indicative of my worth as a creator, my things that I've learned, or even possibly my my checkbook, you know? So yeah. Oh yeah, not only that, but Marquez Brownlee, so MKBHD, what has however many million, his first 100 videos that he ever made didn't even get him 100 subscribers. I know, right? I'm in Maryland. Oh, Graham Cracker JTV. Oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. I'm already like sweating. Oh, Maddie on the mix. I miss you and your bow ties. I left you a comment and I saw you hearted it. And if you guys wanted to go look at music, my friend Maddie on the mix does live DJ sets, and you can go listen to his music, and yeah, go check him out if you like that kind of like chill vibe. Let's see here. What do we got? It took me over a year to get 1,000 subs and about 2 years to get to 100K. So I see also, it says world according to Briggs. I see a little check mark next to your name, which means you're a verified channel, which probably under the old or new rules, which means you have like 100,000 subscribers, right? So there we go. Running fish. Here's some proof in our chat right now that it can take a while. and not, I don't know if he's still here, but I don't want to call anyone out, but my friend Zach, right? We met each other when we were both going through a YouTube program, and it was myself and him and a group of other creators. And in that group, several of the people don't even make content anymore, just period. They're just gone. They just off. And then some of the people that were in the group have gone on to have, you know, channels with 200,000. And, you know, even Zach and myself, we've taken different directions. We have different amounts of subscribers. We have different amounts of videos. We have different strategies. And if it just goes to show, like, we go through the same training. We've learned a lot of the same things. We decide to implement stuff in different ways. We make different kinds of content. And it's just different. It's different for everyone. And I think the problem is that if I compared myself to Zach, or if I compared myself to the other people in the group, I don't feel necessarily better or worse, because it's not the same journey, because we're all not making the same content. We're all not doing the same publishing schedule. We're all like, there's so many variables that I think the really dangerous thing is if you looked at World According to Briggs and just said, you guys have both been on the platform for 2 years. This person has 100,000 subscribers and you said you broke 1,000. It doesn't mean that you haven't had a successful journey. It doesn't mean that you're a bad creator. It doesn't mean a lot of things, you know, because sometimes it's the audience and the niche and the timing and so much of that. So some of it is determined by you. A lot of it is determined by sometimes outside resources as well. But everyone is on their own journey. And the thing is, if I compared myself to World According to Briggs, and I could say, hey, my channel has now been on, I think it's like 4 years. I can say I've had a channel for 4 years and I'm still at like under, let's say, 38,000. And I've been under that for however long, but I have a friend who had a channel in 11 months, blew up to 100,000. It doesn't mean I'm a failure. It doesn't mean that they're like fantastical. I mean, of course they're fantastic, but I'm saying it's different for everyone, and I can't compare myself to them. I can still feel jealous, but I would rather, it takes a while. You have to turn internally and be like, what can I work on next? What can I fix? How can I get better? Because it's just different. Everyone's on their own path, you know? Fish, happy weekend. It's nice to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna bring your little comment on screen because I actually see it. Let's see. I think I'm really behind in the chat here. So, Hockey stick. Okay. My channel is growing slowly and I create 3 other channels for some friends and they are crushing it. I think I'm better at helping others. Maybe I need to focus on this. So it's interesting because sometimes I've seen comments about who am I to be giving advice, or why would you listen to someone's advice about like how to grow a huge channel when you have a channel that's very, very small. And I want to talk about this for a second because I think it's kind of an interesting thing. Okay, so I don't talk about this a lot, but I was a YouTube coach for a very big creator, one that you guys probably know. And I don't talk about it a ton. The head coach that was under this program, brilliant, great. And some former coaches, actually people that you know in the same space that I'm in, have also worked for this person. And none of us really talk about it because I don't know if it's necessarily under an NDA, but it's just nobody talks about it. But 4 of us have worked under this creator. Now, one of these people has a YouTube channel personally that probably is under 400 subscribers. You guys are getting all the tea right now. I'm telling you right now. These are the inside secrets. The head coach probably has a YouTube channel that has, I'm going to take off this sweater. Oh my God, I'm so hot. Like 400 subscribers. But we are working with people that have millions of subscribers, guys and gals. And here's the thing, is even when you're paying big amounts of money to be part of this program and work with these coaches and that kind of stuff, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter the niche, doesn't matter all that stuff. Everyone gets the same like information or coaching or whatever, but every person decides to implement it differently or not at all. And you see varying levels of success. And sometimes it's maddening. You see some people get like uber successful when you're like, dude, you're barely putting in any work. And then you see a lot of people who are like busting their ass every day and slow and steady. And they're disappointed. Oh, I don't know if you guys can also see this, but the sweater fuzzies are just out of control. Ow, ow, headphones, ow, ow. It's pulling my hair, guys. So sometimes there is this level of like luck, success, whatever you want to call it. That's, oh, my hair is just, I'm being such a girl right now, but I'm like, oh, my hair is just not looking very good because I'm seeing it back in the monitor. It looks pretty rough. I gotta say, it looks pretty rough. But that's the thing is like, even though everyone has the same feedback, access, whatever, there's a different level of commitment. There's a different way that their audience responds. Like, it's just different. Now, the reason I'm saying this is the head coach has a personal YouTube channel with like 400 subscribers. And the reason is a lot of the time you don't have the time to work on your own YouTube stuff when you're spending all day long, 40 hours a week or 60 hours a week, helping other people with their YouTube channels. Now, once that person breaks off and goes off on their own and says, hey guys, ow, gals, I'm a YouTube consultant and I can help you. And I've worked with people with millions of subscribers. People invariably always want to go to that person's YouTube channel and check out their stuff. And in her case, I don't think she'd made a video in a couple years because she'd been making content inside of the portal for the students, or she did not have a very large channel, right? But it doesn't mean that she wasn't uniquely qualified to help all of these people. And people paid a shit ton of money, you guys, to be part of this program. And so that's one of those instances where you can just look at the surface and be like, girl, you have 400 subscribers. What are you talking about? And I'm like, do you know who? I was a YouTube coach under this person for 4 years and worked with all of these channels. I just don't talk about it. So somebody else, I want to say all their names and I can't. Actually, two other people in the YouTube help space have all come from, now they've gone on to do fairly well for themselves. Like, one has a gold play button or a silver play button already. One is probably already more than halfway there. And the truth is, if we compared the 3 of us, the 4 of us, the 5 of us, the 5 of us, several of them have broken off, done their own thing, started their own courses, consulting, stuff like that. They're making 6 figures. They're doing just fine. Okay. I am not. And I could look at them and be like, dude, we taught the same material. We did the same thing. We we learn the same things. We worked for the same person. We all this stuff. And so if I compared myself to a couple of these gentlemen and one of these ladies, I would say I am a big fat floppy failure in terms of revenue driven in video and subscribers and stuff like that. But like I said, I don't think that's a true measure of my worth as an instructor or anything like that. And so this is all coming full circle backwards to running fish. I don't think that subscriber numbers are going to drive everything. And I do think that there is a lot to be said for the entire experience and comparing yourself to others and what you think success sometimes looks like. This is really a roundabout story trying to make myself feel better. I don't know if that helped you in any single way. Probably not in all of my rambling nonsense, and I apologize. I'm sorry. But the point is that just because other people are sometimes doing the same thing or are just sometimes because you're giving advice to others, if people are saying, you know, like, you don't even have a big channel, it doesn't mean that sometimes you're not uniquely qualified to give advice because they don't know your life. They don't know your circumstances. And if they're going to use your channel subscriber number as the reason why they would or wouldn't hire you or why they, you know, think you're worth a certain dollar amount, those are not the people that you want to be working with. And this is really for Paint with Sergio as well, because of the whole, like, I'm helping other people grow their channels and maybe I'm better at that. Maybe you are. Maybe you're an excellent YouTube educator and you want to do that and you want to help people grow their channels. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And if that's where your heart lies and you want to make money doing that and you think you're good at it, then do it. You know, like I said, YouTube also isn't for everyone. It's not the be all end all. It's not the only place you can be online. You've got, you know, like podcasting and you've got blog writing and you've got like a million other ways that you can show up for people, help people, do consulting. And if YouTube honestly is something that's dragging you down and make you feel bad about, like, I'm giving you permission, like, you don't have to beat your head against the wall if you also hate YouTube. Just move on. Oh, Tom Nash is here. He says, I'm here. You can start. I love that. Pluses and minuses to being attractive. I know several women who have major problems with trolls. Yeah, I know. Oh, hi, Chantel Hills. This is my second live stream with you tonight. Oh my God, you have the cutest new puppy. When I saw that little floofy face, I wanted to come through the screen and just, oh my God, it's so good. So good. But you were here. I was doing a BoxyCharm unboxing. I've already been like live tonight for several hours. I was doing BoxyCharm unboxing and then I was on Viper stream and then I was like, I'm not done yet. I still want to talk. So there's all that. You're trying to fall asleep? Oh, okay. Christy Reinberger. Hi. Oh, thanks. You like my makeup? Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, see you later, Zach. This is probably like ages ago because I haven't looked at the chat in quite a ways. I have the basic version of TubeBuddy and it costs about $50 and I hate the recurring fees, but I will have to eventually get a more robust version of TubeBuddy. Okay. Yeah, probably sometimes because, you know, they'll limit you in like searches or some of the features or something like that. I was talking to Rob the other day too, Rob Balasabas, about how I think like channel reviews, if you haven't checked that out yet, anyone who's on a paid level of TubeBuddy can get channel reviews, which is a really robust like comparison and analytics tool for your channel, and you get it for $19 versus like the $50 or something that it is. And I was saying, oh sorry, I have a stuffy nose. I was saying that I feel like they should include one of those, at least one, free if you have like Legend. Anyways, I digress. If you look and you use my code, FYI, you can get 20% off whatever plan you're on, but you can always pay for a year annually and save even more. And then if you're a channel that like has under 1,000 subscribers, you can use Rising Star Buddy, something like that, and save even more money. Also, for anyone out there who's never tried TubeBuddy, you can get, I'm the only one who has this, and I told Rob, I don't care because they recently got acquired by Ben, TubeBuddy did, and I said, I don't care what you do, don't touch my code because I worked that out a long time ago with Phil, and I'm the only one who has it that I know of. It's because he and I were going through on this big debate about how I feel like people should be able to try the A/B thumbnail testing and then and keep a discount code and like getting a 20% off of a plan that's like $4 or something like that. I'm like, that's not cool. Just let people have, oh, this is what it was, is because if you do an affiliate code and give someone like a 30-day free trial, then they can never use a discount code again. And I'm like, well, that's lame, because like if the 1 month that they tried it and it was a star level version, it's $5, and then you miss out on the recurring like discount from keeping them in loyalty, like that's stupid. And I was like, and some people, they need some time to look at it. So I was like, please just let people, like anyone who I have sign up, let them do a 14-day free trial. Doesn't matter, like if they wanted to do the legend version and do a thumbnail test, like give them enough testing time to do the thumbnail test, and then let them keep using like a discount code. And he's like, well, we're generous, but we're not that generous. And I like begged and pleaded, and so he did that just for me. Or I think everyone else who, if you get a free month, then you never get the discount monthly. So I am the only one, this is a long story long, that will get you 14 days free, any level, as well as 20% off. So I'm the only one who has that. Go check it out if you want it. Its link is in the down bar. But also, they had a Christmas special where they were doing like certain deals where it was like a really good discount, as well as Ecamm, as well as Restream. So I did a Christmas special. I was talking about those three companies. I was like, these are really great deals. So every once in a while they'll do a deal like that. So if you can get in on something like that too, do it. Okay, they're called vanity metrics for a reason. Yes, exactly. It is. It's vanity. Claude MK, hi, hello. Per Brian Tracy, keep in line and stay in line. Per Brian Tracy, stay in line. Did I miss something else? Were you guys throwing down the band hammer again? I saw that heart. Oh, world according to, oh, dang. Are you saying that you're 500? Wow. What are you doing watching my channel? What brought you to my channel? What? Let's see here. It says, what YouTube training program do you recommend, Shelly? I think it really depends. I think sometimes you got to find a person that you vibe with and stick with them. I will say there are several YouTube training programs out there. Salma Joffrey has one. I have one. I don't know if I talk about that much. Sean Cannell has one. Roberto Blake has an ongoing membership, which I recommend. I actually am part of this membership. I joined early on, and I don't take advantage of it as much as I should, but I think he's probably giving some of the most value of any of the gurus out there, because he does training like a few times a month live inside of the group. I can never go because I'm working, but he still does that. And, he gives information, and I think that one is worthwhile, and it's nice because it's an ongoing relationship. I mean, you find someone you vibe with. There's lots of good people out there. It says, I have a small channel. Who is it? I don't know. I have a small channel. I've been helping others with the same, and for 2 years behind the scenes, and I'm just doing it more publicly now. Yeah, and that's the thing, is you can, a lot of times people can come from the thing of being an expert, or being the one who's already like done it and then like is showing you how to do it, or you can do it from the point of view of I'm helping you do it as I'm doing it, and like you're the do it with me type. So you don't have to know everything to be able to teach things that you want to talk about. So absolutely, because there's tons of different ways to do that. Don't you hate? No, I don't hate anybody. What are you talking about? Don't you hate when someone says, don't say the name immediately, and someone says, who is it? Okay, that's funny. Probably I'm okay with it. No, whoever is, be nice to, okay. Maddie on the Mix and I have been friends for a very long time. We have birthdays very similarly placed together. So my fellow birthday buddy, every once in a while we used to go out to lunch to celebrate our birthday. Gosh, I miss you. I miss you so much. Yeah, I'm so glad that you're on YouTube and you're doing music and you're doing the stuff. I love it. But I miss your bow ties and hanging out with you for sure. There's value in the perspectives of the foundation and the background, folks. Before Save the Cat writes a novel, one would question the advice of Jessica Brody, but she was workshopping her method also. I don't know what that means. Okay. Uh-oh, message retracted. Chantel, what happened? Don't compare. The only person you need to beat is the one you see in the mirror. That's right. Comparison is the thief of joy. Absolutely. I've said that. Yeah, please do not compare. I can tell you I don't compare to those people, apparently, when it comes to metrics, all the vanity metrics that matter, right? Like the views per month, the views per video, the new subscribers per month, the amount of people that they have signing up for their programs. They're much better at being organized and telling people that they have an offer, that they do YouTube coaching, that they have an intensive course. Those types of things, I really suck at it. Like, I don't tell people, by the way, I have a 90-day YouTube coaching program, or I don't tell people that, oh, by the way, I have a YouTube course. Oh, sorry. I have an iMovie course. You can learn how to do iMovie. Yeah, dude, I suck at self-promo. And here's the other thing too. It's like, okay, that's a whole other story. I don't want to get into it. But basically, someone was calling one of my friends a liar because they said they were a certified YouTube creator. And they were like, oh, I can say I'm a certified whatever. And I'm like, no, that's a thing, first of all. And I didn't want to get into the drama and bring myself into it because it was just going to be a hailstorm of shit that came my way afterwards because it was already a controversial video. But if you guys didn't know, being a certified YouTube creator is totally a thing. They've revamped the system now, so it's a little bit different. You have to have a partner manager enroll you now, which is different because they don't give those away anymore. It used to be for channels that were like of a certain size, or you have a business that is enrolled in Content ID system and you can do it. And some companies like TubeBuddy or other that are certified already or like associated with YouTube can enroll people as well into the system. But basically, it's a series, kind of like Creator Academy, where you go in and you take additional tests and quizzes and lessons online. And you have to take a certain amount of lessons and unlock the quiz. And then once you unlock the quiz, it's like a good 100-question quiz that you have to score a certain percentage or higher on. And then once you do, then you had a certification in, usually it was like one of 4 categories or 3 categories when they revamped it. So I have actually a certification in YouTube channel growth and content strategy, channel strategy, basically. And there was also one on music and affiliates, and then there was something else. But these have also been revamped, and the certification that I have doesn't even exist anymore because they changed the course. But your certification also had an expiration date on it. And so you would have to recertify and take the test again. And then you can display this emblem that says YouTube certified. And the problem with it that I found is, so I was about to come up on my renewal, and it means that you have to re-register for the exam and you have to do all this stuff. But I'm so mad at myself for this. I missed the exam registration sign up thing by like 2 weeks before they changed the whole thing, and then pulled it away from people who didn't get enrolled by their channel managers. And because my channel is so small, I don't have a channel manager, so I can't have anyone enroll me in the course, so I can't re-up my certification. And technically the certifications do expire, so I don't feel comfortable. This is a whole other thing, a whole other can of worms. I don't feel comfortable still declaring that I'm YouTube certified because technically my certification expired. Other people that I know, I know that their certifications have expired, but yet they continue to say they are YouTube certified because I think they kind of figure like, hey, if I've taken the test, if I've demonstrated the skills, then I should still be able to use this. And I'm more of the mind of like, it says like there's an expiration date, you really shouldn't be using it after this date. So I'm just kind of like, well, I didn't even use it up until that date. But so there is actually a thing as being a certified YouTube content creator, basically. And it was something that I like had a little like proud moment because I got certified in 2 of the 3 categories, and I was gonna do the 3rd, but I think just life got in the way. But it's a thing. It's totally a thing. And so it actually kind of made me upset when this person was like, it's not even a real thing. And I'm like, it is a real thing. I had to study for this test to take it. It's a real thing, I promise you. But anyways, it says, oops, what happened? On good. Oh, thank you so much for saying that I'm awesome. It says, you rock. It's only a matter of time till gold hits your channel. I would be satisfied with silver. I cannot tell you. It has been, I have had my channel now over 4 years, plus I had a YouTube channel with a friend of mine for a year before that. So you guys, I've been on YouTube for 5 years and I've never broken 38,000 or, whatever, however many it is. So it feels like when I watch all of my friends or people in the same space clutching their silver play buttons and, at 500,000 or something like that, of course I feel like there's something wrong with me. People don't like me. People don't like to watch my videos, whatever it is. So I feel all the same things that you do, and I get it, and it's frustrating, but it's also like the only thing I want is a stupid play button for vanity purposes. You know what I mean? Like my life is not going to change exponentially once I have that. It really isn't, but I just want it, and it's an intrinsic desire. But anyways, I get you. I totally understand. I have felt less than worthless all the time as well when I compare myself to others, and that's when I have to realize they are running their own race, man, and I'm running my own race. And one of these days, if I don't give up, if I continue to show up, it's going to happen for me, and it's going to happen for you too. Thanks for the positivity. Yeah, you're welcome. They don't know your skills. I know. I wish they did. Honesty is prevented online and or is slandered, and actual records being replaced with fabricated transcripts and uses. Yeah, and I have to say, things like Clubhouse don't make it better, because all I see is I'm a multi-million... I digress. Maddie on the mix, it is human to see what's going on around you, and we look at ourselves and we compare, but no, we do not have to learn, and we can look at our others to inspire and compare. I know. It's very easy to compare, yeah. Yes, and you actually pronounced my whole name right. Oh, yay. Oh no, they slaughter it. I'm sorry. Only useful if I'm looking at analogous content, because that helps me to figure out. Yeah, it's good to hang out with you too. See you later. Paint with Sergio says, awesome answer. I'll try to help others and see how it's going. I think I just need some distance from YouTube to see things differently. Yeah, sometimes you do, man. We get all in our feels about stuff. Justin Brown has Primal Video Accelerate. Yeah, Justin Brown's a great dude. I love him and his brother. And, Tim Schmoyer. Tim Schmoyer has a thing too. So, which I am part of. And you're part of Justin Brown's video. Oh, nice. Brian Tracy is a motivational speaker and mentor and keeps in line and stays in line about persistence. Yep. Persistence and patience, man. There's no instant success. Absolutely. Yeah, they removed YouTube growth from certification a few months ago. Yep. I understand how you feel. I'm 5 years in and I watch people, zoom past me, but I'm running my own race and my own goals and not include play buttons. Yeah, I get it. After you get that silver play button, you want the gold, and after that, there's this it's never good enough. Doesn't matter what it is. You guys now, you're like, oh my god, I can't even break 10 views. I'm like, oh my god, I can't even break 100 views. You guys, and someone else is like, can't even break 1,000 views, or someone else is 10,000. It's never enough, and that's so. At some point, you have to draw your own line in the sand and be like, this is enough. Keep hitting the upload is the key to YouTube. Yeah, exactly. 1 a.m. in Mexico. See you next time. Okay. Yeah. See you later, running fish. Hello, tech for your needs. Hello. Oh, Alicio. Alicio is live on YouTube hanging out with me. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, it's all subjective. Yeah. Success, failure, all of it. It's all subjective. So how many platforms are you using yourself? Let's see. Using or streaming too right now, because I use TikTok. I'm not live streaming on TikTok right now, but I am on Twitch and Facebook and a Facebook page and YouTube. Yeah, Periscope. I'm on Periscope. I pretty much get down with everything except for Snapchat. I'm too old for Snapchat. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't think I ever really got it. I don't think I ever really used it, honestly. So, James says, it's a bit of a paradox, but do you have to be content with what you have while still trying to achieve more? Absolutely. Streaming for your business. Streaming I think right now it's those 5 that I'm consistently using. On Tuesdays, I throw in Amazon for funsies. Because truth be told, we're also trying to increase our exposure over on Amazon. Amazon is a tough tough one, man. They make it really, really difficult to stream over there. So I'll just say that. Okay. Other questions that you guys have besides, I mean, not feeling good enough is not really a question. That's just a feeling. And let me just say, you're not by yourself. You're not by yourself ever on that one. Other things you guys want to talk about? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Do the hustle. Oh, but can we talk about this whole like hustle culture sometimes? Like, are you guys not tired? I am so tired sometimes of like being told that we have to be everywhere. We have to do all the things. We have to like, and I think that is one of the reasons why I like using Restream Ecamm in combination, because I can't even imagine trying to put this much content out across multiple platforms. And if it weren't for the fact that like this makes it easy to do that, like, I just don't know how you do it. Streaming for your business. Okay, if you were to jump niches, what would you do? Like, what would I do? Or like, are you asking me if I didn't make videos about like video editing in YouTube, or you're asking like, hey, I would like to switch niches and like, what are the steps that I should take? Let me know, because there are lots of videos, man, you guys should know, like, right? I mean, everyone, as they always say, like, I'm multi-passionate, and I'm like, I want to make videos that are like commentary, and I want to make reaction videos, and I want to make like musical live stream videos. It's fun, and I want to make the beauty box subscription unboxing videos, and I mean, there's lots of things I want to talk about. But oh, what would I work on? Here's the truth. I'm not talented enough to do beauty full time. And I mean that in like, there's lots of things I could talk about with it. And like, I cannot teach someone how to do like a smoky eye, like, cause I can't do one myself. But I feel like sometimes beauty is a really easy niche to talk about, because there's so much stuff that you can then like talk about or sell. But sometimes I think it's just fun to do like, you guys ever watch those like, I listen and react to blank music for the first time? Stuff like that. Like sometimes the reaction videos, or sometimes like the internet drama videos and stuff like that. They're just like salacious and fun and like entertaining. And sometimes I think it would be really fun to be in a niche that is just about entertainment and stuff like that, and has really nothing to do with me or what I'm teaching. So, because sometimes it's like, okay, I learn about some new rule that YouTube has out, or some article that's talking about YouTube, and then I like say something about it and I regurgitate it to you, or I say something about the algorithm, or I say something about how to do like a keyframe or something like that. And it's like a very, not repetitive, but it's not boring, but it's just like, it just is, you know? It's, you can try and put your personality into it or whatever, but it's like, I don't think it's not necessarily like fun. So I feel like sometimes it would be fun to talk about like fun topics that are non-educational based. So like I said, like reacting to music videos, or like just like talking about entertainment, gossipy type fun stuff. Like, although I'm sure that would probably get wearing like on you too, because it's like there's so much drama that's always going on. Like, how do you not report on like drama and awful things all the time without then eventually getting into it and like feeling awful yourself? Like, so yeah, I get it. So maybe just go back to like the reacting to like, I don't know, music videos or something fun. Yeah, just something fun. What was my job before YouTube? Yeah. Educational content is sometimes, it's a little dry sometimes. Okay. And especially the way that like my audience likes to probably take it. I don't always get to infuse a lot of my own like personality. And here's the thing, you guys, like honestly, sometimes doing tutorials is not that rewarding, except for when someone tells me, hey, I learned how to do this so I could actually make a YouTube channel. Like, yes, love that. But if it's just like, I don't get to talk a lot about my personal life before I get into an iMovie tutorial, you know what I mean? Like, they don't get I don't give a shit. So that's why I enjoy doing way more of the live streams, because I can talk to you all and like have you almost kind of like converse back with me. So I prefer it now as my mode of doing it. So tomorrow I'll end up thinking about what video do I want to put out on Sunday, and it will be like a very dry-ish video, because there isn't always a lot of time to sometimes put in your personality, because nobody wants that in a tutorial. So, and not only that, talk about comparing yourself. I'll put out a video and it, like last week, I don't even think the video got 100 views in the first like 24 hours. And that's abysmal for a channel my size. Just horrifically awful. So, you know, when you log into YouTube Studio and it's like, this video is 8 out of 10. Like, you guys, like, it sucks. And so I can come on and do a live stream with my friend Scott Peachy and get as many video views in 1 hour or 5 hours as I did my entire YouTube video all of last week, where I actually have to spend hours editing and like tinkering with it. And like, why do I even do this to myself? Why do I even make these videos? Like, honestly, it's not in focus. So I have that all the time. It's like, why do I even make some of this content that I do when like hardly anyone watches it? And that's the truth. It's like, I can sit here and this video right now, by the time it's done and 24 hours will go by, it will have probably more video views than the video I put out on Sunday. That has had now 6 days to marinate. Like, do you know how depressing that is? And I'm like, you guys, I spent all this time making this video. Literally, my audience is telling me they don't want to watch it. Like, ugh. Oh my God. So I'd much rather like hang out with you guys and like talk and have the same amount of video views, have more interaction, have it be more fun than that. Does that make sense? Wow. Okay. Therapy with me. I switched my niches by starting a new channel at the end of September. I just passed 100 subs 2 weeks ago. I was too scattered running multiple channels. It is really hard doing multiple channels. So I've got Vertical Video Vixen. I've got Shelly Sings All Day. I've got Shelly Slays the Day. I've got Shelly Shares Her Day. And I've got this channel. And I do a poor job of uploading on all of them regularly. So today I finally did a BoxyCharm unboxing. At least I can do one video a month because that box comes every month. You know, I did a live stream, what was it, a few days ago on my musical channel, and I think it was the first time I'd live streamed there for months. And everyone would tell you, all gurus for YouTube would tell you, consistency is key, once a week. And I'm like, fail, fail, fail. Now, if I took away all of that energy that I had on all of these other channels that I'm doing a crappy job of maintaining and spent it all making videos for this channel, would this channel grow faster? Probably, yeah. But just like a lot of you, where you want to talk about a lot of things, I at least try and spread it out onto different channels. I just do a really shitty job of being consistent at it. So there's that for you. But you know what? I have to give myself some grace. I'm working full time and I'm married and I'm doing what I can, but apparently it's not enough, because it's never enough. It's never enough. What do you think about doing niche for years? I see big channels making second channels, and I feel like a lot of the reasons why they make second channels is because they feel really trapped and really boxed in, because they did go a particular niche, and sometimes their channel doesn't like support that growth. So like I always am telling people at the very beginning, you can go one of two ways. You can go spaghetti against the wall and make what you want, see what sticks, or you can go like hyper niche. And you know, the trouble sometimes when you go hyper niche is like your audience doesn't want anything but that. But YouTube really likes that because they know what to serve and what to expect from your. Now I'm like cold. Now I feel like I need the sweater back. And so a lot of people then are like, I can't make one more video tutorial about blank. Please let me have a fun vlog channel or whatever it is. And so you see that freedom coming from not wanting to piss off the algorithm and their fans, but like them wanting to have some creative freedom and be excited about something again, you know? So, yeah. What can I say? You're screwed either way, right? When I started focusing on one channel at the first, it got easier and faster to grow, even though my squirrel brain still wants to go in 100 directions. Yep. Yep. I know how depressing it is. Yeah. And I think that the thing is, a lot of people think YouTube is, so easy and like the formula is very simple. But let's also not forget, like, YouTube is a very isolating, lonely, sometimes place. You make a lot of sacrifices, and sometimes you're like, what the hell is it all for? I stayed home from a party, which COVID notwithstanding, okay, let's just say, like, I give up so much of my life. I don't go out with friends. I make sure I stay home and I edit and I am consistent, and then 50 people watch it. It's like, what am I doing this for? And it's been 4 years. Yeah, persistence, perseverance, man. Yeah. I don't know how I do so many channels. I struggle with one. Oh, I do them all like poorly is the answer. So that's the answer. I don't do a good job with it. I wish I had my tea here. I don't know how old this water is, but I'm really thirsty. That water tastes old. It doesn't taste good. Hi, Adrian. Hey, welcome. Welcome to the party. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? Basically, it's just been a big running shit show about how I am depressed. Aren't you guys glad that you signed up for my channel and like get advice from me, the girl that is like a mess? Yeah, we're all a mess though, aren't we? And I think I would really, really enjoy it if more people showed their messy side online every once in a while, because I will have even the person that I worked for as a YouTube coach for their program, they weren't perfect, and things are sometimes chaotic, but like I remember back even before I ever worked for them, like being like, oh man, they look like they have their life together. They look like, they're doing so well. They look like they've got what I want, and what I want to work towards. Because here's the thing is, if you don't project sometimes this level of success and whatever, competence, confidence, then people don't want to buy into the fact that they should pay you money to try and achieve what you have achieved or something like that. Because, we're all vain and narcissistic in that way, because we want to emulate, and you're like, oh, they're living that life that I want and they're doing what I want, and so that's all they show you all the time. And then you're like, yes, if I pay X amount of dollars, I'm gonna get closer to this inside secret and understanding what makes them tick, how they got successful. And then just knowing it's not that it's a lie, but it's very painted with a specific type of brush. And so I just can't stress enough that sometimes what you guys see 10 minutes on a video on Sunday, 2 minutes of an Instagram story, sometimes it's just not real. It's not really real. And I wish that there was more of a case for people actually being more authentic and real, just period. I think that especially during the times that we're in, COVID-19, staying home, restrictions. I think some people are just ready for the blinders to come off and take the red pill or the blue pill and actually like get to understand, this is what I'm looking at, this is what I'm seeing, and this is what's actually true. And I feel like a lot of people have done a really good job of like never letting that facade down of like showing you what stuff looks like. And I wish more people would do that. Yeah, maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, so we'll see. Which of your channels is your favorite and you look forward to the most? Ooh. I don't know. Because it's sometimes like, which facet of your personality do you like the best or something like that? And there's some channels that I don't really use. So if you want to see me slowly descend into madness, this was back in October. I did Vlogtober, where I did a 5-minute vlog. It was not a vlog. It was not taking you around my day. It was literally just a sit down 5-minute recap of my day. Oops. Am I pushing buttons? Oh, I think I'm pushing buttons. Oops, my bad. And this was during the busiest month that I had. I was speaking at VidFest. I was launching my e-course. I was doing multiple podcast interviews for other people. And I remember thinking back, like, I'm never going to remember how busy I was during this time, but like, this is the busiest, most important month probably of my life. And I was like, this is it. I'm just going to commit 31 days it was to sitting down, doing a recap of my day. And those videos, no one watched them. I think one time Zach popped in accidentally and saw me, but like, it was just a video journal entry. And like, that was kind of cathartic at the end of the day to talk about like some of the highs and lows of the day. And at least now it's something I can go back and watch and be like, I remember exactly where you were. I remember that story. And I feel like that is one of those beautiful moments that you can kind of like embellish, or not embellish, but like relish and actually be really excited about. I like the music stuff just because nobody watches it, but I multi-stream that, and usually like sometimes on certain channels, like it's nice to hang out with some of the people and just like sing some songs or something like that. And obviously I can't monetize that channel because it's all like, you can look at one of my videos and it has like 30 copyright like claims in the same video, but I can't monetize anyway. I love the vertical because I am so passionate about it. In fact, I wanted to do an entire e-course over it. I'm starting to cool on it now because I'm like, oh, dude, making a course is so much work. I made the iMovie course. I poured so much of myself into that, and like hardly anybody bought it. And it's probably my fault also because I'm not very good at like self-promoting myself and talking to people about it. But it was just like, I don't know if I want to keep doing that to myself for so little upside of it. And it also became this thing where it's like, I want to talk about it, but I also don't want to just become like a tutorial channel, just a tutorial channel on another channel. And so I was pulling back from that for a moment because I was just like, oh, I just showed someone how to do a cool trick in an Instagram story. But I'm like, but I'm more than Instagram stories, and I want to talk to people about stuff, and I don't want to just go down the same route that I did with like the iMovie tutorials and only be showing that. So I'm just like, girl, what are you doing? Like, stop making 30-second how to do an Instagram story and make them aesthetically pleasing channel, because you're not an Instagram channel. It's supposed to be about vertical video, and that's just one place that vertical video exists. And so I was like mad at myself, and I'm like, I don't know what the F you're doing because you can't even figure out your own life. And so I stopped posting over there right now because I'm just like, I don't even know how to, I feel like I don't know how to not be a tutorial channel, and I don't want to just turn into that, and I don't want to go down the same route as I had with iMovie. And so, and especially because it's like, I spent all of these years, like 3 years, teaching people how to do iMovie. I finally make a course and no one bought it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I've been making iMovie tutorials for how many years and gotten like 1 million something views on it, and I can't sell my course on iMovie. Why would I want to then come over to a vertical video channel, do all of these on Instagram stories, try and sell like a vertical video course where it has even less subscribers and less people watching it and probably sell no units of it? And I'm just like, what are you doing? Why are you being so stupid? So yeah, I don't know, guys. Okay, let me see. What are you guys saying? One channel's good enough for me. Oh yeah, so the original thing was which of my channels is my favorite? I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, that was the answer to that question. You know, sometimes I think the beauty channel is kind of fun because I know this sounds really bad, but like I said, because I'm not doing tutorials over there, it's literally just opinions on things I pull out of a subscription box that I get mailed monthly. It's the easiest, laziest, non-evergreen video that there is. And I never mind making that video because it's, oh, look, it's pink. What do I think about? I mean, it's here because I literally did this video tonight. It's like, that takes no talent. And when I was saying like earlier, like sometimes you just want that mindless nothing like video, it's really easy to make that over on beauty channel. And also, like, I'm gonna do like a declutter series where I take all of my lipsticks and I toss them on a table and I talk about them, maybe swatch them, and I throw away the bad ones, and then I make a video about that, and like people will watch that. Like, that takes no talent. I don't know how to say that. Like, I don't have to reshoot things and like tutorialize that. Like, it's literally like I'm telling you about my trash, or like I have a video that I'll film which is beauty empties, and I just talk about items I've used up and if I kind of liked it or not. Like, that takes no talent at all. Like, I don't know how to keep saying I like it because it requires like very little effort. Yeah. Okay. Says, oh, you're glad you signed up because I keep it real. I try, man. This is like, it's not a pretty picture over here sometimes. So anyone who's always like, oh my God, it's so great. It's probably not the right channel for you. I can recommend several channels that make everything look perfect. But I was put off on my timing this week, so I decided to change my upload times. Okay, yeah. Brand new decisions. Okay, yeah. You have 2 channels and ADHD. Girl, I feel you. Good night, paint with Sergio. Excuse me, I was there for a bit. I promise I'm not a nobody. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I don't mean that people watching me are nobody. If I gave that impression, I apologize. That's not what I mean at all. Oh, wait, are you talking about, were you there on the Shelly Vlogs Her Day channel? I think that might have been before your time. That might have been before your time. I'm not talking about like the beauty or the music channel. I'm talking about Shelly Vlogs Her Day. And it's like, I think some of those videos have like 2 views on them, and I'm one of them because I play it back later to make sure it wasn't like skipping too much. And like Zach accidentally found me one night. So, I mean, like, nobody watched those videos. Let's see here. Maybe if you share your plans for your channel step by step, it will help bring clarity in what needs to be done. For me, I like to quantify everything and helps bring perspective. Yeah. Shelly Saves the Night. Latrell Jennings, how you doing? Where were you selling courses? I put them on Thinkific, because I can't afford Kajabi, and Thinkific does everything I need it to. So I'm on currently Thinkific. Let's see here. Keisha Bass, The Purpose Penthouse TV says that sounds fun. What sounds fun? What did I miss? What sounds fun? Hello from Seattle. Hello from Seattle. My Seattle sister. Yes. Wait, is it snowing? Is it like, because it said 10 o'clock tonight until 4 o'clock tomorrow. 4 o'clock p.m. tomorrow, not 4 o'clock. Like, I'm so excited for the snow. I'm so excited for Seattle. Oh my God, yes. Okay, I'm in Seattle too. I think you knew that. I think you know that, right? I think you know that. I have 2 channels, one for tech and one for lifestyle. If I only did tech, I would feel kind of, yes, exactly. If you do only one kind of content, sometimes it just makes you go crazy. So I'd rather have these other outlets and channels and things that I can make content on anytime I want to. Yes, and not go crazy. Also, hello from Kenosha. Hello. And it says, very little effort does not mean no talent. Oh, you're so nice, Adrian. And I love your accent. It's so good. You and Chantal, anytime you guys are talking, I'm just like, oh, talk to me forever. Okay, just because it takes less editing doesn't mean you don't have a talent. You speak well on camera, and you know how to film, and you know how to present yourself. Thank you. Latrell says, I think I found you through Greggles TV. Awesome. Well, tell Greggles thank you. I'm thinking about a makeup channel. Do it. I was saying, I have a makeup channel. That's how I started this channel. It was a makeup channel way back in the day. You can go back and look. And now I have Shelly Slays the Day. I do. I have here's the thing is, actually, if I just buckled down and I said like I like making these makeup videos that I don't make them, I'm at like, I think 900 subscribers over on the beauty channel. So if I could get 100 subscribers over there, I would at least hit the I haven't met the threshold requirement for the views and minutes, but I'm like, girl, get off your ass and do some stuff. Do you know how many people would love to have 900 subscribers on a channel? I was getting brand deals, or not brand deals, but like free product from companies when I was at 700 subscribers, going to Ipsy events and stuff like that. So it's like, I am already on that channel more than I had on this channel when I was first reaching out to brands and getting stuff. And I'm like, what the hell's your problem? Can you get your ass in gear? You know what I mean? And then I was all excited when I finally broke 100 subscribers on my, Ooh, the lights, oh, we're flickering. Maybe that means a snowstorm is here. When I got to the Shelly Vlogs Her Day, right? Like, I finally was super excited to be able to get 100 subscribers over there. I think I passed 300 subscribers on the vertical video channel. So it's like, I have these channels and I have subscribers on them. I'm just letting them down. And so sometimes you have to think about, like, you know, the running fish who was here earlier saying like, oh, I have all of these videos and I only have 1,000 subscribers. And I'm like, it is hard to get 1,000 subscribers. I only have one channel that has more than 900 subscribers. You know what I mean? And I have a couple of channels that are now over the 100 mark. So I have 3 channels over the 100 mark. But even that can be really hard, and not all channels that are out there even ever achieve that number. And here I am, like, cavalierly being like, whatever, I don't even put content on that channel. So, like, I get it. And God, I kind of sound like an asshole. I'm like, I should go make content for these channels, especially if it's like a different facet of my personality that I can just go and share with people. So yeah, I should do that. Anyways, that's not what the point of the question was to reveal that I'm a failure. Got it. Anyways, yes, you were saying you're thinking about a makeup channel, and I was saying do it. I think we're getting hit with another snowstorm out here in Wisconsin. Yeah. Okay. Girl, do it. Wait, do what? What am I supposed to do? And it says you don't want to move. Yeah, I know. Am I streaming with OBS? No, I am streaming with Ecamm and with Restream. By the way, link in the description if you want to get a free trial of both. Oh, sorry. No, I still find like you have an accent. Oregonians apparently have an accent to me. I don't know. Okay. Oh, bye, Chantal. I was saying, oh my God, you have to put a picture of your puppy in our live streaming group, okay? Because it's a small enough group. Puppy is so dang cute. What's the name? What's the name of your puppy? Give us a picture. Wisconsin does have an accent too. Oh yeah, for sure. It's oh, I can't do it. I'm the worst with accents, but there is definitely a Wisconsin an accent. Yes, for sure. Just so you know, like Texas has a drawl, and you know, like yes, absolutely. I'm not saying it's bad. It's great. Love it. Uh-oh, Purpose Penthouse TV message retracted. I don't know what happened. It says, if you buckle down and one of your other channels take off, where would that leave this channel? Oh, this channel? I don't think I'll ever leave this channel because I already, I started as a variety channel on this channel. It was life hacks, tech tips, and beauty videos. God, I hate myself so hard with that. That was on my banner. Like, I literally put that on my banner. I mean, you can go see a version of it. It's life hacks, tech tips, and beauty videos. I was like, yeah, that all makes sense. That all goes together. No, it does not. And, God, I was so dumb. I'm special. I can do them all separately with different playlists. Girl, no, you can't. No, you can't. Anyways, Central Time in the house. I will add Louie. Oh, it's Louie. Yeah. Why do I use Restream and Ecamm? Well, I use Ecamm because it's really easy to do, like animated overlays, screen share, just all kinds of like custom enhancements, and I can do like interview mode. I love Restream because of the ability to broadcast and send out the signal to all the places that I am. So like I said, I'm on, oh, by the way, go to this website. You can get started for free, the free version that they have, or you can save $10 off a month. And you can get 14 days free of Ecamm. And you heard it here first. If you go to Shelly.fyi, you can get a special link for 1 month free of Restream, the good version. And and free tickets to Podfest and free tickets to Video Reframe Summit. Go check out Shelly.fyi. So I use Ecamm for all of that flexibility, and then I use Restream for the broadcasting, except for, like I said, Tuesdays I always use the browser-based studio version, which I did a tour of last week, I think, as a YouTube video, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago. I don't even know anymore. And I use that because that's the only one I've successfully hooked up to Amazon ever. And actually, it's really nice because Ecamm limits you to 4 people in interview mode, and Restream gives you 10 people. So there's actually more cool stuff in the studio version. So I use both because situations, but I use both. Hopefully that helps / explains. By the way, I should tell you, Follow me. All the places. TikTok. Twitter. Instagram. It's a good time. Okay. Let's see. How much is Ecamm? Ecamm is, let's see. They have multiple versions. So, like I said, you can get the 14 days for free. But then they've got a version that has the interview mode and a version that doesn't. It's just like a pro level and then the not as pro level. So I think it's either like $20 a month or like $40 a month. So some people, if you don't need to do the highest level or you don't want to do the interview thing, if you want to do it in Restream is actually really cool because, like I said, like the interview mode and stuff, it's all browser based, kind of like StreamYard is, and you can just send people links and do stuff like that. And the thing is, like with Ecamm, since it's Mac only, Restream's really great since it's based in the browser. You don't have to install anything, and it's not then Windows or Mac version. It's just like open this in Chrome or whatever. So, and I think they have a free version where if you want to stream to certain profiles or at a certain resolution, you can, and sometimes they include a watermark, just like the other one does. Or if you pay, I think they have a $19 version and a $40 version over there too. But usually you can get a deal around Christmas or pay for a year and get a really good deal too. Yeah. Okay. What did I miss? Yeah, Central Time. I wish I started YouTube a lot sooner than in August. Yeah, I know, right? Uh-oh, am I fuzzy again? Second. Stupid camera and loses autofocus. Okay, there we go. How's it different than StreamYard? So Ecamm has a lot more flexibility with how big, like when you're sharing your screen and like a web browser or stuff like that, you have a lot less versions inside of StreamYard. Than inside of like Ecamm. So I can put like a picture of myself up here and like have it be resized to any size I want. Whereas in like Restream, it's over here. It's like little windows over here and then it takes over the big frame. So, and I can make myself like a circle. I can record vertically. I can do, there's actually quite a lot of difference, and technically, I would love to make a video maybe like outlining the differences, but I think as part of my, like I have a partnership agreement with Restream as a channel sponsor where I think they don't like it if I were to make a video like that because they don't want to necessarily bring attention probably to another similar service, even if there are a lot of ways, which I think there are, that one is better than the other. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. So I try not to, talk about that too much, but I will say that I have paid for StreamYard and I have paid for Restream. So back before I ever like worked with them, I was paying for it myself anyway, and even back then I still preferred Restream. But because I think even what they have built in with the options is more robust and better than what StreamYard has off the bat. But StreamYard is also really, really easy. So especially if you're just getting started, then it's a good one to start off with. But I think, not that the learning curve is harder, but I just think that maybe people don't know about Restream as much, but I think it's actually superior. Hey, we have a super chat. Awesome. Okay, wait. We have the super chat button. We're going to do super chat. Thank you, Fish. Fish, thank you so much. Thank you so much, by the way, too, for being in the Facebook group and testing out all of the live streaming stuff because, oh, man, we had a flurry of activity trying to get that all to work, and I want it to work. I just don't know the best ways to do it. I reached out to Doc Rock from Let's Get Live and the Ecamm community and like, hey, I know people are streaming into your community. What's up with that? What are you using? How are you doing that? And he was saying that they were doing it all from Ecamm because it's just like, I don't know, somehow integrated with the group, and anybody could use it. So I guess that's another thing. If anyone in the live streaming group wants to give it a shot and you're not yet an admin in the group, I think maybe Doc was saying that with Ecamm you can't, which is weird to me. But if you wanted to experiment or try it, yeah, let me know. My screen share is blurry in StreamYard. Yeah, I will say I don't have that problem inside of Ecamm or inside of Restream. And I will say that I really, really enjoy Ecamm a lot because I recorded I used Ecamm to record my entire screen share and my entire course for the iMovie Made Easy. I did it all inside of Ecamm and recorded it and then brought it into Final Cut Pro. And I know, insider secret, I edited my entire iMovie course inside of Final Cut Pro. Who am I? But by then I had already done the screen share of doing all the things inside of iMovie, and then I'm faster in Final Cut Pro. I was just doing it. Don't crucify me, okay? Don't, whatever. But so I didn't use Ecamm to go live on YouTube for months, that even when I had it, I only used it for recording my entire iMovie course. So I had a weirder introduction to Ecamm than a lot of other people. So, oh, you don't like that StreamYard is limited to 1080? Yeah, I mean, well, and not only that, but you're limited to 720 unless you pay for the upgraded version to get you to 1080. And it gets you a couple extra like that. To me is like, I hate that so much because, like, yes, you can do 720, and 720 is what like Facebook will restrict you to anyway, but I always like to record in either 1080 or 1440. So yeah, I totally get that. And in Ecamm, I can record in 4K for my videos, download them to my computer, edit them, push them up into YouTube, and it's 4K. And sometimes when I stream, it's either, sometimes I'll do 1080, sometimes I do 1440 or 2160. And then sometimes, only when I'm pushing out to Amazon, I do the 720 because Amazon won't accept anything except for 720. So, never had an entire channel sponsor before. I've had sponsors like Google Fi, but never a channel sponsor. Well, and the thing is that, like, I'd already been live streaming a lot. When I got reached out to, and we can have a conversation about this, they kind of were like, we don't really need you to do anything different, but it'd be cool if you maybe integrated or talked about us, or maybe I said, a lower third, or maybe every once in a while a video on how to use their service, something like that. They've been really, really kind to me and a lot more flexible than some of the other people out there that have channel sponsorships. And I know a lot of them, including the other company that we're talking about. They sponsor many a creator. And I think they say that you have to do a certain amount of videos and, you have to say the stream is sponsored by or brought to you by or something like that. And, yeah. So I think it just all depends. It all depends on your stuff. I think for myself, it was like a really easy one to be like, oh, dude, well, one, and I could show you receipts, but I've already been paying for this service for like 2 years. And, like, I like it and I actually use it. So I take sponsorships for companies that I actually use and like, so that's the 411 on that. So like I have affiliate deals set up with like, TubeBuddy. And, so if you guys sign up for TubeBuddy, then I get money for that. But like I just like TubeBuddy. And like I use Restream usually when I'm streaming and pushing out to all the places, and I use Ecamm. So if you were to see sponsorships on my channel, it would probably be usually one of those three, and it probably wouldn't be out of the blue for me to talk about those three things because those are the three companies that I actually use and like all the time. So there you go. I see here, by the way, if you like videos like this, like, subscribe. If you want to become a channel member too, you get to use cool emojis. Your name shows up in green. You'll get private live streams on certain levels. And if you're platinum level, you get on-screen mention in every single video. Woo woo, woo woo. Okay, what else do people got? Yeah, you do have to spend bigger bucks to get 1080 on pretty much any platform. Everyone else will give you 720. Oh, you lost me for a minute? Oh no. Oh no. You heard that Restream is harder? You know, I don't know if it is hard. If you're using, let's say, in comparison to the one that we just mentioned, maybe a little harder, but I don't think it is harder. I really don't. Because I've been using it for a while, and it's not harder. In fact, some of the people who are in my live streaming group, you guys can tell me. I think I was just having you guys install it. Are you finding it difficult? And if you are, do you want to let me know which parts you want like tutorials on? Because I should make one. But like I did a Restream Studio tour. I think it was last week, right? I think it was last week. But I find once you kind of start like poking around, I find that it's actually pretty intuitive, but it's very, very powerful, I will say. Let's see here. You know, I don't know if Zach is officially sponsored by StreamYard. You should ask him. I think Roberto and Dee and Daniel Batal are. But TubeBuddy is cool. Absolutely. TubeBuddy's awesome. And I will say TubeBuddy is very female friendly for female creators, and their owner, before they sold them as well, has always been like super kind to me, super nice to me, very supportive of me. So I rock hard with TubeBuddy for forever. Even I will say one of those comparison type things again is where like I did, God, I don't even know what it was. I know I've been talking about TubeBuddy for probably 3 years, probably a good 3 years. I've had TubeBuddy for 4 years. Actually, I had it on the old channel too. So like I've been actually a paying member of TubeBuddy for like 4 or 5 years. But I know for a fact that there are people that make, you guys, so much money off of talking about that and getting people to sign up. And the amount, like, I don't know what it is. People don't, you guys can tell me, people don't buy things from me. They don't buy, they don't sign up for eCam. They don't sign up for Restream. They don't sign up for TubeBuddy, and they don't buy my course. So it doesn't matter like what I talk about. Like, people don't buy it from me. So I have trained my audience for the past 5 years to never buy anything from me. So there's that. Let's see. Are the Streamlab widgets in eCam? I think some of them are. I think you can, they have a, wait, let me rephrase. I'm trying to remember, because sometimes you can use eCam and then you can bring in a widget from slobs. And sometimes I think in Restream you can also bring in some of the widgets, but I can't remember now. I think some of that integration is in like an additional thing inside of eCam and maybe not inside of Restream, but don't quote me on that, fish. Don't quote me. Because also they have a beta version inside of like Restream where they're also bringing in some of the chat things from all of the different places. So I sometimes I get it mixed up because, you know, I'm in all that. For the effects. I love the on-air sign. Oh, thank you so much. This was actually a birthday present from my husband. It actually says live on air. It's on this side, isn't it? It says live on air, and you can actually have it be different colors. And I originally was going to have it be purple, but you couldn't see it very well. But so I went with the blue to go with the piece of artwork that's right behind it. That used to be my channel mate when it was the Shelly and Jade channel. She went off to do her own thing, including making art. And so I bought this piece from her. She made this for me. I said I want it to look kind of like the ocean or like the earth when you're like looking way up above and looking down on it, you know, on a globe. And so she made this piece for me, and I stick it in my background, and proud to support her as an artist going off and doing that. So so it actually says live on air, but the sign is so long also that I kind of just scooted to at least you can see on air. And not only that, but I had this over here, this glass vase over there by this sign, but the flickering or the light, the LED thing, was actually causing this because of the glass, the reflection, my camera to freak out, so I had to move it so they weren't next to each other. James and Pia have some hiccups and made me hesitate. Oh no! Uh-oh. Let me know what it is, because we could jump into, since you'll have it or I have it or whatever, like we can jump on a thing together, and it can bring you in, and we can like poke around and see if we can fix whatever it is in the live streaming group. Yeah, I love TubeBuddy. Rob is so nice and supportive. Yeah, exactly. And the entire team is like that, honestly. Like, I had a very small YouTube conference, Seattle YouTube Day, and I asked TubeBuddy if they would come out, and they sent Andrew out, you know, like they sent him out, and they sponsored my my conference, my one-day little conference, and they were a sponsor, and they gave a talk, and they sent Andrew out, and like, they're just good people, every single one of them. So I love the entire team. I rock with TubeBuddy so hard for life. Let's see, it says, I noticed a lot of creators using different platforms like vidIQ, but I've always used TubeBuddy. And here's the thing is like they're both really good tools, you know? And I think that, they're both really good tools. I don't really want to get into it. I had one experience with someone who worked at vidIQ, which wasn't great, which kind of turned me off from that. And because Phil has always been so kind and supportive to me, I've always been kind of like pledged my loyalty to TubeBuddy. So, but both are great. In fact, I have 2 friends now that both work at vidIQ, so it's helped soften me. I think they have some very robust and powerful tools, and I think you could be happy with absolutely either service. Yeah, so I'll just leave it at that. I think they're both really good tools. He says, I was paying for TubeBuddy, but I won a whole free year subscription on a giveaway. Wow, that's so awesome. I love that. That's so awesome. Let's see. I just paid for TubeBuddy for both of my channels. Oh, that's so cool. Yay. White looks clean with a sign. You could do that, or red. It's actually blue. It actually is blue right now. But yeah, I could change it. Maybe I'll do that sometimes in different colors. But I thought since it was over by that art piece, that blue was kind of fun. Where can you find backgrounds for your studio? I have bought paper rolls before off of Amazon. They're the oh god, if you search paper roll backdrop things, there's this one, Savage Studio or something Studio, that always comes up, and so I did that on. They're like little. I know I can't show you, these little stands that have like a bar across the top, and I have it like hung real top so you can like roll it down if you want. I found that I never really used that, so I just did my own like life, you know, studio background. I tried one day to do a green screen. That was her hilarious fail. You guys saw that live stream not that long ago, but here's something different I noticed. When the light is red, it means you're recording, which is kind of backwards since you think it would be green, since green means go. Red is, yes, red is recording. Like, red is stop. Red is like, do not come in here, because the sound of you opening the door, coming onto the sound stage is going to like echo and reverb into everything that's going on. So like the green, like green is like, you're safe to come in, you know, and red is like, do not come in here right now and stop messing with our sound. So, yeah. It looks white, but it's blue. Let's see, here's something. Seattle YouTube Day. When was, oh gosh. I think it was 2019 was the last one. We were supposed to have another one, and we just didn't, in COVID and everything. So, but we do have a Seattle YouTube Facebook group, and you should check that out and join. Make sure you answer the questions, otherwise Marcus won't let you in. But there's going to be a Seattle YouTube creators meetup. There's actually going to be 2. I'm hosting one on a weekend, and then Joel Gibson is hosting one on next Wednesday, which is the 17th. So that's the weekday one, and I will be hosting one next Sunday, which is a weekend, on the 21st. So if you get into the Facebook group before then, you'll see the Zoom link info for both of those. If you search, oh, we changed the name. It was Seattle YouTube creators. Now I think it's Seattle video creators, because we wanted to be inclusive to people who might be like making TikToks or different stuff like that. So search Seattle video creators on Facebook and answer the questions. You'll be let in. Okay. The whole team is great, and I'm now good friends with a couple of their Discord mods. Oh yeah, that's awesome. And that's so cool too, because if you think about one of their Discord mods, I don't know if he was Discord. He was like a chat moderator for a lot of the time on live stream. Stanley Orchard. I think he just got hired full time. So a lot of the time they pluck people from their own community, and so that's why it's also a tight knit community, because it's a lot of the people who grew up with that service, as like you do, like, and learn more about, like, they like to pull from that community. So I think Beanie Draws is part of it now. Ike Wrote is on it. Like a whole bunch of people are now part of the team that were like chat moderators and everything, you know? So they've been so friendly and they make you feel seen. Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, they're good people over there. I know. It's crazy that TubeBuddy like blew up like that. I remember like when we were pushing to try and hit 50,000 subscribers. And then they just hit 500,000 subscribers. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's nuts. And I think they said at one point that like over 6 million channels have TubeBuddy installed on it. It is nuts. 6 million channels. Oh yeah. Okay. The green red light makes sense. Good. Green means go, but you wouldn't cross the state. I forgot YouTube Spaces. I remember when I wanted to go to them so bad. Now I don't even know where they are. Oh yeah, YouTube Spaces. So I've seen the one in New York and the one in LA, and yeah, it's interesting. We did an entire collab video there, like Women of YouTube type thing, and it was a blank soundstage, and we had to bring in all the stuff and set up all the lights, and it was a big day. And I think something ended up happening with the equipment, and even though we filmed the collab, it never even saw the light of day. That was an entire day spent at the YouTube space in LA. Man, that sucks. It definitely sucks. Stanley is your bruh. Yeah, Stanley is the bruh. They need a YouTube space in Kenosha. Done. Oh, good. You're joining the Facebook group. Awesome. I definitely use the TubeBuddy app all the time. Oh yeah, sweet. Yeah, sweet. You guys are all up late. It's like midnight now. It's like midnight. Okay, I feel like we should go to bed. Well, I mean, I should go to bed. It could be 2 o'clock, or it could be, 2 o'clock in the afternoon where you're at. But you guys have any last remaining questions? Let me know before I go. I'm looking rough, man. I'm looking like shiny and all kinds of like just tired. So any other last minute questions, conundrums, musings, revelations? I don't even know, man. No? Okay, you're heading to bed. Okay, you'd like to visit LA, and you got snow. Oh, I don't think we do. I don't think we do have snow. I can't really see out the window right now because these lights are way too bright. But let's see. It was just 5 years ago when I was in Las Vegas licensing Expo and YouTube, and I wonder why they were there. Oh, yeah? Do you have enough food in stock? I do. Yeah, I'm good. I didn't know you were still up, Maddie. Maddie on the mix. I didn't know you were still up. What are you still doing up? You've been quiet all this time. You've been like, I thought you were gone. What? We have so much snow down. Oh, do you really? Hey, Maddie on the mix. Have you joined the Facebook group yet? You should, because there's going to be a, like I said, if you didn't hear me say that earlier, there's going to be 2 meetups in the next week, actually. So there's going to be one on Wednesday in the evening, I think 7:30, but don't quote me. And then there's going to be one the following Sunday on the 21st, which is, I think 2 p.m. Now that like football is winding down and that Valentine's Day is over, I was like, yeah, I think it's safe to do a virtual meetup. So if you want to do that, get into that Facebook group. I know you're surprised. I know I am too. You just came back in. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. Yeah. Sign up for the Facebook group, and then you'll get the details on both. Also, if you don't want to sign up for the Facebook group because you don't believe in Facebook, you can find all the details on the Seattle YouTube meetup group. If you're a part of that, then if you accept an RSVP to that, then I think you'll see the Zoom info too. Seattle YouTube meetup group. If you're on Meetup, Seattle video creators on Facebook. It used to be Seattle YouTube creators, but now it's Seattle video creators. But there are 2, I think, questions you're supposed to answer when you join the group. And I think they filter out if you don't answer the questions, they don't let you into the group. So make sure you answer the questions because Marcus or whoever is a stickler. So answer the questions. And that's Fahrenheit. Yeah, so hopefully you got that. If you did not get that, send me a message and I'll find the actual Facebook link and I can send it to you if you can't find it. I'll find it. Speaking of links though, you guys, go to shelly.fyi if you wanted to try a free month of Restream. There would be a code there of the good version too, the 1080p version, the pro version. And you'll get free tickets to podcast, the $50 version, and you'll get free tickets to the Video Reframe Summit. I've got all these freebies, y'all. All of these freebies for y'all. Okay. I'm going to go. I hope you guys have a good night. This was a longer stream than I thought, but thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. I will see you in a video very soon. Bye, guys.